Hello, my name is Joe Johnson and I've been actively engaged in research into natural remedies for over 20 years. Now, if you've got leg pains, you need to really listen because this crucial short video will directly affect you. What I've discovered about stopping leg pain and stopping it quickly, it's cutting edge and it just might be the untapped resource that you have been looking for. I'm going to show you how simple it is to quickly reduce and even stop your leg pains. And just as importantly, how to switch on and then speed up your body's own natural healing mechanisms. Now, that's without the need for any surgery or without risking your health to expensive and useless and even dangerous drugs. Now, Emma Williams, who's the editor on this website, Emma has urged me to share with you details of an astonishing discovery that I've made about leg pains. One that gets rid of your leg pain faster than you've ever dreamt possible. Not only that, so anyway, in plain English, you're going to find out what's actually going on in your aching legs. And you're going to see how simple and easy it is to reduce the leg pain. So, if you're the one that's got leg pains, what's going on in your legs right now? Well, think of it like this. Whether through wear and tear, or strain, or toxicity buildup of some kind, or through an unfortunate accident, your legs may be damaged and need repairing. Now, your body is more than capable of repairing that damage, because after all, your body made your legs in the first place. But it's always assumed that your legs would last you a lifetime. So apart from the usual biochemical and cellular replacement that take place on a daily basis, your body's healing mechanisms don't usually focus on any damage. So if you've got a leg problem and you're suffering from leg pain or discomfort or misery, you need to somehow stimulate your body's healing mechanism into focusing on and repairing your legs. And unless you find a way to stimulate your body's healing mechanisms without damaging your body's delicate chemical balance, then sooner or later you may end up losing the mobility in your legs altogether. Now, before I show you a simple way to stimulate your body's healing mechanisms, I want you to consider this. You see, normally, if you've got a painful leg, your body's healing system, it will, albeit over a long period of time, it will attempt to heal it, but it can drag on for months and even years. But if you've been stressed or overworked and taken drugs, including painkillers and anti-inflammatories, then your body's healing mechanism becomes so weak that it's enough for the healing mechanism to be interrupted or even stopped altogether. So once your leg becomes inflamed, you're in pain and you experience pain, and you may struggle to move or walk for months or even years. I mean, some people with leg pains, if it's left untreated, they never walk properly again. And to make things even worse, if you use painkillers or anti-inflammatories to kill the pain in your legs, you'll have to swallow them, which means that the whole of your body's healing mechanism is now shocked and weakened even further. As a direct result, it's the toxic impact of the powerful pain-killing chemicals. This is why painkillers and anti-inflammatories, they do appear to work for a few days, maybe a week, but then your leg pains, the problem comes back even worse than it was before. Now, and in case you're in any doubt about the danger of modern painkillers or anti-inflammatories, anti-inflammatories are sometimes called these non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. But in a recent report by eminent US doctors, and you can see the proof below, in the United States alone, the total number of people killed by conventional medicine, like painkillers and like anti-inflammatories, it's about 800,000 people a year. That's about 2,200 every single day. So it's now evident that the American medical system is the leading cause of death an injury in the United States. Now, that's the eminent doctors saying that, not me. So, I was desperate to find a way of reducing and even stopping your leg pain, but at the same time, stimulating your body's healing mechanisms to heal the leg pain and get rid of it as fast as possible. But you've got to do that without harming or damaging in any way, the amazing biochemical miracle. We take it for granted every single day, and that's your incredible human body. We've not to put toxic poisons in it. I've seen so many people lose their mobility in the legs, and then slowly but surely they lose their health. And it starts off with simple conditions like leg pain. Some people opt for, very expensive and very painful surgery, and it's tragic, and so often it's avoidable. So that was why I've done my research. You see, human beings with leg pains have been around for tens of thousands of years. Pharmaceutical companies have been around about 100 years, and they don't want you to know what your ancestors knew about leg pains. So my first step is always to go back into history and to see what our ancestors knew. Now, after a lot of reading, and I don't mean the normal herbalist research books, whilst I can't reveal my sources, I've got secret access to some of the very best herbalist books on the planet. Now, these books are hidden away. They're mostly kept hidden away by rich collectors, private libraries, private collectors. Even drug companies have got some of the best herbal remedy books on the planet, and they keep them hidden away. Now, I've also got access to books that modern science believes are just not worth looking at. These books have been written by people with zero medical qualifications, but they're the same people who've lived in the wilds of nature, and they've been practicing the secrets of Mother Nature day in and day out every day of their lives. And these people pass on herbal remedies from one generation to the next, to the next, to the next, because they work. And it was in one such research book that I found an ancient cure for leg pain. And it was in a ramshackle bookshop it was in France, just in the port of Antibes in southern France. The book was over 200 years old. Now, my French isn't very good, but fortunately it was written in Latin, but my Latin isn't good either. But I can understand it enough to recognise the plant names. But I was puzzled. There were some amazing remedies in that book, really interesting book. But there was one remedy that stood out, and the remedy was for swelling and injury of the leg. And yet the plants I read about I'd never considered for use with leg pain problems. So I took note of the types of herbs used and where they're best found, the ratio and the mixture and the preparation, everything I could, and anything else I could think about that might help me to make this remedy for leg pains. Now, of course, I've used these herbs before, and I've heard of them and I've used them many times, but I had no idea then that once I mixed them in the right combination, that they would stimulate such an incredible pain relieving effect and healing effect directly onto the aching legs. Now, I knew that up till now, most natural remedies for leg pains are nothing more than a stimulant. What they do, they warm up the skin, they stimulate the blood flow to the leg, but they simply didn't affect the pain levels or the healing mechanism to any degree at all. They do warm it up a bit, they help a little, but for leg pain, they just don't work and they're not strong enough. Now, I expected my research to last 6 to 12 months, but I had 100% proven remedy in 6 weeks. Now, I wanted to test it for longer, but my conscience wouldn't let me, because every single client with leg pains was reporting amazing results, sometimes within just a few hours. This remedy is proven now countless times to quickly reduce your leg pain. But not only that, it rapidly speeds up the healing time of the painful, your painful aching legs. And that's it. So how do you use this remedy? Well, it's very simple. You simply massage just a few drops, and it's a clear, pleasant smelling oil directly onto your aching legs. And it takes about 10 seconds. And you do that 3 times a day. And finally, and this bit's important, You put a few drops onto the soles of your feet at bedtime, and that's it. It's that easy. And then your speedy healing will begin. Now, your pain levels will come down very quickly, and hopefully you'll no longer need powerful pain-killing drugs that literally slaughter your already tired immune system. And obviously the prospect of any painful or expensive surgery, that's going to go away. Now, I've made this remedy so that it is simple and easy and it's convenient to use. It's very concentrated. You don't need a lot and it'll last you a very long time. It's a very pleasant smelling oily liquid. It doesn't look like much, but this remedy really does pack a wallop. You'll suddenly feel your legs improving. Now, within a few hours of using it, you will know your leg is getting better because they'll feel different. You'll soon have your mobility back and hopefully you can say goodbye to painkillers for good. And your leg can and will return to health. So it's a convenient and easy to use remedy. And you don't have to spend your day making expensive and time-consuming appointments with therapists and doctors, or going down the drugstore and discussing your problems with strangers down there. It's just a small bottle of a thick, clear, pleasant-smelling herbal liquid. Now, this bottle is small and it'll easily fit into your pocket or into your purse, but it's very concentrated. Now, you just need to dab a few drops onto your legs during the day. The choice of how you use it and where you put it on your legs is yours. You won't harm yourself and it'll stimulate your healing. Now, I wanted to launch this remedy called Leg Pain Doctor with all the advertising and fancy packaging, but I wasn't able to because my customers and the distributors heard about it and word quickly spread, and patients and herbalists, they came here and they literally demanded I make it for them. But I couldn't, and it wasn't so simple. You see, I tested a lot of different herbs, and the only organic herbs which consistently stopped leg pain came from the Middle East. Now, in these difficult war-torn times, can you imagine how hard it is to import herbs from the Middle East? You know, to say my ingredient supplies in the lap of the gods is a massive understatement. So I've recently had enough ingredients to make 3 batches, and I've handed over 2 of the batches to my friend Emma Williams. I've made and I've mixed the herbs myself, I've blended the herbs myself, and I don't want you to worry about that. The leg pain remedy doctor remedy I've made, these remedies have the highest quality. And as I say, I've handed over 2 of these to my trusted friend, Emma Williams. So if you've got leg pain, and I strongly suggest you get this remedy. It's called Leg Pain Doctor. Before the supplies run out and before you inadvertently harm yourself with painkillers or before you end up opting for leg surgery. The Leg Pain Doctor remedy, when you use it, and I've said it before, it's like an avalanche of healing. And I say that for very good reason. Because these herbs are very powerful and it's like experiencing an avalanche of pain relief around your leg. And like I said earlier, this remedy does pack a wallop. You'll feel your leg improving. Even within a few hours, you'll know your leg is getting better. But you must hurry because I only give this remedy to my personal clients and to fellow herbalists. I've never ever committed a single batch of Leg Pain Doctor to anyone else before. Now, Emma's begged me not to let the other herbalists and the online stores know what we were up to till she's got the stock. Well, she's got the stock now, and it's going faster than even we both imagined, so that's nice. But if you mess around or think you'll come back later or whatever, you might miss out. And if you've got leg pain, that would be a horrible mistake. So don't let that happen. Because if you've got leg pain, this is big for anyone with a persistent leg pain. If you truly want to get rid of your painful leg problems and get rid of it fast, this remedy will it'll give you the power and the ability to heal your own aching legs before it's too late or before painkillers damage you. You know, the result is that we want your leg pain to just go away because you haven't always had leg pains, so you can get rid of it. I mean, have a look at the testimonials below. You'll see how we've helped other men and women across the country get rid of their leg pains very quickly. So this now, it's your chance to benefit from a guaranteed supply of leg pain doctor. But maybe you've got a few understandable, seeds of doubt, and that's fair enough because you don't know me. I mean, after all, as I say, we've never met, you don't know me. So let me put your mind completely at rest so that you can experience the leg pain doctor remedy for yourself completely risk-free. You can try it for a full 90 days and you won't risk a single penny trying this remedy for yourself because you've got an ironclad. It's a complete 90-day unconditional 100% money-back guarantee. But let me be clear, and the simple truth of it is this. This remedy is a breakthrough. If it doesn't reduce and then get rid of your leg pain, or if you're not completely satisfied with it in any way at all, then I insist that you send the remedy back to Emma in any condition, and she will personally make sure that you get a fast and full refund of every penny you paid for the remedy. And that's it. No questions asked, no hassles, and you can keep the bonus box as a thanks for trying the remedy. And you've got my word on that. I can say all this because I know this remedy works. Okay, so how much is this leg pain doctor remedy going to cost you? Well, I normally charge my clients $200 for an appointment plus $170 for the remedy because it is handmade and it is organic. But because you don't have to have an appointment with me, and appointments with me are pretty hard to get anyway, plus I'm not using my offices and my staff and all the other expenses, we've agreed with Emma that we can afford to give you a 50% discount on this leg pain doctor remedy. That means that you can get this remedy for just $87 plus $5 shipping. That means you're going to save over $280. And not only that, Emma's literally manhandled me into giving you a set of bonus health books. Now they're valued at $127, but they're going to just the first 100 people who've tried the leg pain doctor remedy. Now you can see the details of those books below. Those books are worth more than the cost of the remedy. So this is the first time, and maybe the last time, that the remedy's ever been sold for less than $170. Now, $87, it's less than the price of a course of painkillers. It's less than the price of a visit to your doctor. And it's certainly less than the price of painful, expensive surgery that you hope you'll never need. So get yourself sorted. Order this remedy right now while Emma's got the stuff in stock and while she's still on this page. Remember, it's risk-free. You're not going to risk anything. So click the link below. Emma will look after you, and if you've got any questions about leg pains or about the leg pain remedy, you can write to me at any time. So click on the link below and Emma will get your remedy in the post to you today. And I'm looking forward to helping you get rid of your leg pains for good. All right. Bye for now.